Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne Obi coming to you from Astrology, a lookinside.com. And I am coming to you with the monthly horoscope reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, happy October to you, Geminis. And let's see, I'm going to just see where I want to start here with you, Gems. Well, the funny thing is, you have Uranus retrograding in your 12th house. And the 12th house is the house of self-undoing. And Uranus, craziness, is there. Self-undoing and craziness together, I just don't, I'm not feeling this really. So, this might not be a really good experience for you to have Uranus in your 12th house. And some of you Geminis might have been feeling like you've been going crazy. You might have been, having strange thoughts, strange ideas, not acting like yourself. People have been saying that you've been acting different or that you've been acting out. You might have been drinking a lot. Might have been, I hate to say that you might be part of the whole, like the opiate epidemic, but hey, Uranus is in the 12th house. I can see that being a possibility for Gemini right now. So, the 12th house, again, is the house of self-undoing. And Uranus is sudden, unexpected, bizarre behavior. And the two of them together, every time I look at it, I think, what is happening there? Something is happening there. Now, another thing that I'm really noticing is that there is Neptune, the natural ruler of that 12th house, is in your 10th house of career right now, in your image and what everyone else sees when they see you. And it's Neptune and it's retrograde in your 10th house, which tells me that for some of you Gemini, some of your friends and other people are seeing you, well, maybe as an alcoholic or a drunk or, someone who's Neptunian. It could just be, it's coming out in creativity. You might just be extremely creative right now. I could see that. Someone who works in private, someone who's doing things that's very creative, maybe even a performer. I can see an actor or actress or someone in that type of field being, with this setup with Neptune up in the 10th and Uranus in the 12th house. That's definitely a possibility. The other thing is that Chiron is in the 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes, and friends, organizations, groups, and associations. So it is possible that, you're healing there. There could be some pain there. It could be that you had a falling out with someone there or something like that. It's like an open wound. Like someone might have said something to you or hurt your feelings or something like that. And on the 13th, there is going to be a full moon in Aries. And that full moon is really going to highlight that. It's actually not too bad for you Geminis because, well, Aries is sextile Gemini, and it's like adding fire to your air. So to me, I feel like it's like a hot air balloon that's going higher and higher. But it might feel like that with the full moon in Aries. So I just want you to be aware of that you might actually be feeling that way, like you're in a hot air balloon, or like you're flying, and your hopes and dreams and wishes might go so high. Like I don't even know if there is a limit to how far your dreams might go, like really, on that full moon. That's the 13th. Just be aware, because you could be fooling yourself. So I'm just telling you that with Neptune on the 10th house and that full moon in Aries in the 11th, all those hopes and dreams and wishes are, and the 12th house could be you being deluded and living under an illusion as well. I just wanted to say that I'm not saying that's the way it's going to come out. It truly could come out in a creative way. Like if you're an actor, a singer, a dancer, an artist, a poet. it could come out that way because it's very creative, right? And also the 12th house does rule sometimes emotions. So it can come out very emotional. And then we've got, as I mentioned, Taurus, Uranus is in the 12th, but then there is, which is the natural ruler of the second house, is the point I'm getting at. And there's the North Node in Cancer in the second house. So that is, Cancer is very emotional. So this could be emotional in some way. Also, the North Node in Cancer in the second house is telling you to spend time on your finances, but look at it, you know, from a very, I guess, almost take an emotional standpoint to your finances and what you have, and in a very compassionate and caring way when you're dealing with what you have and what you have to offer to others. I could see some Geminis, you know, wanting to donate and give to the poor and a lot of things like that with Cancer sitting in that second house. That is definitively something that could happen. The other thing I'm seeing is that you've got Saturn and Pluto in the 8th house, and that 8th house is another house that is like a house of secrets or something of that nature. And so I can see that really taking effect, especially with Pluto going direct on the 3rd in the 8th house, and Pluto is the natural ruler of the 8th house, and it rules secrets, it rules like power plays, control issues. But the 8th house is also a house that is like finance. It's like money. It could be money that other people owe you or that you're expecting from others. And if that's been stalled, like if you've been having trouble collecting money that's been due to you, or getting something from, say, like child support or something like that, I would use this time, might be the time that it comes true after the 10th. When Pluto goes direct, you might find that it all starts to roll in toward you. Also, Jupiter is in your 7th house in the sign of Sagittarius, Gemini. I think that whatever relationship issues you might have had, I think you have an opportunity to heal those and smooth those out now. And I really do hope that you reach out to your marriage partner or significant other and smooth things over. It's just time to make up. Also, I just want you to know that over the last few weeks, and especially as we go into October, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and on the 4th, Mars are all going to be in Libra. Now, on the 3rd, Mercury does go into Scorpio. And then on the 8th, Venus is going to go into Scorpio. And then on the 23rd, the Sun is going to go into Scorpio. And that's going to put a lot of emphasis in your 6th house of work and your health. So you might really spend some time on you, on your health, your work in general. The only thing I would say is, you know, luckily Mercury's going to be in the 6th house, and then Venus, but you know, just be cautious with Neptune up in the 10th and Venus down in the 6th. There's going to be an urge to be kind of lazy, and you might want to watch out for that because your boss might be watching you. You could get in trouble if you're not doing your job well. So I just wanted to give this information to you, and it should take you up to about the middle of October, and I'll be back to do a new one for you guys, you Geminis. And I want you to, I just want to thank you for taking the time to listen to the video, and also take a moment, Geminis, to like and share and subscribe to our channel and share our videos, like our videos, and make sure you hit that bell down there by the subscribe button so that you're notified whenever I have new videos that I'm uploading to YouTube, okay? All right, you guys. Well, it's been my pleasure. And I'm just sending out all my love and all my light and all my blessings to all of you wonderful Geminis. Much love and light to you all. Namaste.